Welcome to your coverage of Missoula's sports heroes. You're tuned in to the Missoula Prep Sports Network live stream of local sports.
Ladies and gentlemen,
This presentation of Missoula Sports is proudly powered by Fuel Fitness, the only gym from Montana for Montana.
Check it out.
MPSN is your leader in Missoula's prep sports.
Woo!
We now take you to the action on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Everybody hustles out there, okay, guys? Nobody quits.
Hello, everyone. Welcome into the Missoula Prep Sports Network's coverage of the 2019 Missoula Maverick Memorial Tournament. We are on Championship Sunday as the number 2 and number 3 seeded teams are on the field right now. It is the Walla Walla Bears and the Lewis and Clark Twins. The Bears, the number 2 seed, the Twins, the number 3 seed, but the Twins are the designated home team. Let's take a look at our starting lineup, starting off with the Walla Walla, and it is Taylor Hamada, the center fielder, to lead things off. Caden McCaw will bat second. He's at shortstop. The right fielder batting third is Kobe Morris. Caleb Efen is at first, batting fourth. Batting fifth is Elliot Marks, the catcher. Brody Woods, the third baseman, is batting sixth. Batting seventh is Matt McKenzie. He's at second base. Heston Richmond, the designated hitter, bats eighth, and batting ninth is Kyler Tyner in left field. Pitching is Ben Ortiz for the Bears. The Lewis and Clark Twins will lead off with Braden Turcott, the second baseman. Tyson Wallace, the shortstop, bats second. Batting third is Coy Stout, the right fielder. The first baseman batting fourth is Dawson Bonfield. DJ Ricard, the pitcher, bats fifth. Batting sixth is Dalton Hart, the left fielder. Austin Kolb, the catcher, bats seventh. Jose Barajas, the third baseman, bats eighth. And Mason Daniel, the center fielder, leads off the inning. It's DJ Ricard on the 5 Valley Auto pitcher's mound for the Twins, as this one is foul back. First pitch is at 12:31. We've got a game time temp of 60. That can't be correct. I'm going to take a look at this again. 56 degrees. There we go. And the first pitch brought in for strike one against Hamada. Nick Yonke, our plate umpire, will call out strike two for 0-2 to Hamada. So Yonke behind the plate for today's game with the general, Glenn Welsh, in the field. Outside, ball one, 1-2 on the count. So Hamada, McCaw, and Morris on the schedule. Here's the pitch by Ricard, and I've got things backwards here, so we're going to have to redo this. So you'll have to bear with me for a few moments here, folks. And this one's going to be pounded into center field.
The right fielder, number 25, Coy Stout.
Brings up Coy Stout now. And Stout will see a ball. 1-0 on the count. 2 outs. 2-0. And a hit by pitch.
First baseman number 24, Dawson Bonfield.
Takes us to Dawson Bonfield. So I've got it backwards, and I'm making the adjustments here as Dawson Bonfield comes to the plate with 2 outs. A roller to the first baseman, a touch to the bag, and the side is retired.
For the Twins, no runs.
No runs.
1 runner left on.
One left on, and we go to the bottom of the first. Right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
When your workout window is small, you don't want to travel far, wait for parking, and hope for an open machine. Let Fuel Fitness and Nutrition ignite your life with no waiting. Fuel has plentiful parking and 30,000 square feet of weight and cardio training equipment. When you want it, you'll get it at Fuel. Businesses don't hesitate to sign up with Fuel. We have enough parking and equipment to handle your entire staff and 24/7 access so they can get in shape around work schedules. Ignite your life with no waiting at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition in the Holiday Village Shopping Center.
MPSN is back to live stream the Montana Legion Baseball AA and State A tournaments this summer. Join us live from Billings, Montana for the State AA tournament and Florence, Montana for the State A tournaments, July 27th through the 31st for all the play-by-play action of every game. If you know of a local business in your community that would like to sponsor the coverage of the games on MPSN, please send us an email. MPSN. Legion Baseball's home for the 2019 Montana State Legion Baseball tournaments.
Welcome back to MPSN, bottom of the first. As we've got the Bears up to bat. I've got things flipped around here. We'll reset everything up, and I apologize for the confusion. And we'll have things set correctly here. 2 and 3 seeds as I work through my system. One hit for the Twins in that opening inning. It's Hamada, Morris, and Kyron. On the inning.
Center fielder number 15, Taylor Hamada.
So Hamada comes to the plate. He'll settle in. We saw Hamada on the pitcher's mound earlier this week for Walla Walla. And the first pitch will come in for ball 1. Ball 2. Apologize for the silence here, folks, as I'm redoing all of my information here as I put things in backwards. And we'll get ball 3 now from Ricard, 3-0. And a walk to start the game for Walla Walla.
Shortstop number 13, Kyron Morris.
Takes us to Kyron Morris, the shortstop. One on and no outs. Ricard will deal. And it'll be Kobe Morris in the on-deck circle. And the first pitch comes in for strike 1 now. Bunt showing, strike 2. Runner's going to go, bunt laid down, picked up Ricard will make the throw, but the runner will reach. And there's runners at first and second now for Walla Walla.
Right fielder number 9, Kobe Morris.
Brings up Kobe Morris now. No outs. We get a strike. Ricard checks a runner at second. And we get ball one. Taking a moment, 1-2 on the count. Here's a smack into left field. That'll bring runners around and a run on the way home on the throw. And Walla Walla will have the first run of the game.
First baseman number 21, Caleb Eaton.
Takes us to Caleb Eaton. All right, folks, I've got this completely backwards, so we're going to just be silent for a few moments here as I try to figure things out. One and one on the count. We're just going to let things roll here with the crowd mic. As the bunt is laid down, the throw to first, and that is ahead. That's 2 away now. And Elliot Marks will come to the plate with 1 out and runners at first and second. Strike one, 1 and 1 on the count with 1 out. Pitch tossed, brings up a ball, 2 and 1. Three and 1 now. And it's a walk to load the bases with 1 out. One run earned.
Third baseman number 19, Brody Wood.
Takes us to Brody Woods. And we go to 3-0 on the count now. And a strike pitch takes us to 3-1. And the second out is on the strikeout. 2 outs. Oh no, it's a walk. I apologize. And the Bears will earn the run off the walk to make it 0-2. DJ Ricard on the 5 Valley Auto pitcher's mound. And I'll have everything set back up here. I apologize, folks. And we've got a pitching change, so we're going to go ahead and step aside as the pitching change is made. We'll be back right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Do you have a property you'd like to sell? Maybe you're looking for a new place to call your own. Well, you're in luck because the Kelly Touch is the local realtor for you. Whether small or large, the Kelly Touch would love to help you find your piece of Montana to call home. From Kalispell to Florence, the Kelly Touch has the experience to help you buy or sell property throughout western Montana. The Kelly Touch, your professional real estate needs met. The Kelly Touch is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. If you're looking to upgrade your car, stop by 5 Valley Auto Sales. From the moment you walk through the door, you'll be in for the best car buying experience ever. From their large inventory to their experienced staff, 5 Valley Auto Sales is committed to helping you find the right car for you. View their featured vehicles online at www.5valleyautosales.com or stop by their location at 3300 South Reserve Street in Missoula. 5 Valley Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on MPSN. Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn & Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 60 years. Give Tip Coburn & Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn & Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Welcome back to MPSN. Change on the mound brings up Coy Stout to the mound, and Ricard goes to right field, so it swaps straight across. 1 out, loaded bases, 2 runs earned, and it's 1-1 on the count. I'll get everything updated here, folks. I apologize. I'm still trying to work through the mess that I created by not putting things in here correctly the first time. And we'll get ball. And this one's beat foul. Winner of this game will face the Mavericks in the championship game coming up at 3 o'clock. Here's a banger to short, second, down the line to first, and it's an overthrow. And we'll have 2 runs advance for the Bears. 2-run score to make it 4-0 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard.
Designated hitter number 22, Heston Richmond.
We get a strike now. Inside pitch brings up ball 2, 2-1. Just about caught up here.
Let's go, Matt. Be aggressive.
And a walk puts runners at first and second.
Left fielder number 7, Kyler Tyner.
Right in on the plate, Tyner. Almost gets there one day and her stylist called. Some reason forgot when it was running. It'd be like 2 hours. Listen, have a break anymore to go in.
Here's a little bouncer, foul.
Good idea, Tyner. Get on top of it.
So Kyler Tyner at the plate. As I've got everything caught up, I appreciate your patience here. 0-1 on the count with 2 outs.
And then you're close to like the blows. Before blows was pretty easy because there's a show coming in.
Pitch brought inside will be brought up as a ball. So 1-1 on the count. Here's the pitch. Bunt showing down the third base line. Foul ball will bring up strike 2. 1-2 on the count. Tyner at the plate. The number 9 spot batter. Runners at first and second. Here's the 1-2 by Stout. Time is called by the batter. So the 5 and 6 seed teams, or 4 and 5 seed teams, played earlier this morning. And Centralia would beat Central Washington 12-6. So Centralia is your number 4 place team as this one comes in for ball 2. 2-2 on the count. Stout steps on the rubber. Stares down the batter. And time is called once again. So for these two teams, 3-1 for both sides. Lewis and Clark Twins, 3-1. Walla Walla, 3-1. For Walla Walla, they are the number 2 seeded team. As this one's going to tag the batter in the shoulder, and it'll be a hit by pitch to load the bases up. Walla Walla would open up with a win on Thursday over the Mavericks, 9-4. They would play a doubleheader on Friday morning with an 18-8 win over Centralia, and then a tight one against Central Washington, 5-4 on Friday. Saturday would have Walla Walla take on these Twins, and the Twins would squeak away 5-4 as the first pitch comes in to Hamada, back to the top of the order for strike one. For the Twins, they opened up with a win over Centralia, 8-6, as this pitch is dropped in to even us out at 1 apiece on the count. Then the Twins would have Central Washington on Friday, as this one's brought in for ball 2. And it would be a win for the Twins, 7-3. And then the Mavericks and the Twins would play, and the Twins would suffer their first loss as we get ball 3 now. 3-1. So the Twins would suffer a loss on Friday night to the Mavericks, 12-4. They turned right back around and faced these Bears yesterday afternoon, I should say, as this one's cranked into left field. Line drive in the glove, and the side is retired. We'll be back with the top of the second right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Warning! Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash are at it again. They've taken what was already the best wash in town, the best value in town, and made it even better. Now, whenever you gas up your rig at Fast Trip Conoco, you can clean it up for half price. Yeah, you heard that right. When you fuel up your car at Fast Trip Conoco, you can get any wash at Magic Touch Car Wash for half price.
Warning! This is not a drill.
It's the Gas It Up, Clean It Up special at Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash on reserve across from Larchmont.
Half-price wash only valid when purchased at the pump or in Fast Trip Conoco.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop into 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network. It is the Walla Walla Bears on top 4-0 after one full inning of play. And it's the Lewis and Clark Twins for their turn at the plate. DJ Ricard, the right fielder, is set to lead off the inning. So 5, 6, 7 batters on the schedule. Ben Ortiz on the 5 Valley Auto pitcher's mound, and he'll bring in strike one against Ricard. Ricard in right field after opening up on the pitcher's mound, but this pitch gets away. Gets the switch in the middle of the first inning as we go 1-1 on the count. Championship game comes up at 3 o'clock. That'll be the Missoula Mavericks taking on the winner of this game. Here's the stretch and set. And Nick Yonke, our plate umpire, will say strike 2. So Nick Yonke behind the plate with Mr. Glenn Welsh in the field. Here's the 1-2, and a foul ball will have the first base coach jumping out of his socks. We stay at 1-2. Here's the pitch. Outside, Ricard thought about it, but held the bat back, and we go 2-2. Here's the pitch. Full count, 3-2 now. No outs for the Twins, leadoff batter. Looking for runs as they're down 4-0 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Here's a foul ball down the third base line. and we'll stay at a full count. Okay. Here's a check swing to bring up the walk for the Twins. So Ricard gets loaded up, takes us to Dalton Hart, the left fielder. Strike one. 0-1 to Hart. Ricard at first. No outs. Here's Ortiz with the pitch. Back outside. Runner's going to go. The throw is made. The tag is there, but not in time. And we'll have a stolen base off the ball pitch. 1-1 for Hart, with Ricard at the second base, as this one swung up to bring up strike two. One and two as Yankee will clean the plate off. And everybody sets back behind the plate. Stretch and set by Ortiz. And a punched foul back behind our heads. Keeps us at 1-2. Walla Walla putting 4 runs up off of 2 hits in that opening half inning. Here's Ortiz with the pitch. And this one's going to be popped high and shallow into the gap. Right fielder called off by the center fielder, and it's in the glove for the out.
Catcher number 22, Austin Cole.
Ricard stays at second. We go to Austin Kolb now, the catcher, with 1 out, 1 on. Ortiz with the pitch. And a bouncer. Shortstop cannot get to it. Runner will advance to third as the left fielder bobbles it. And runners on the corners with 1 out for the Twins.
Third baseman
Brings
7,
up
Jose Barajas.
Jose Barajas with 1 out. Top of the second inning. Here's the pitch now by Ortiz. Upstairs, ball 1 to Barajas. Barajas is the third baseman. Here's the pitch. Runner goes at first. This one's past the third baseman. That will allow Ricard to come down the line home, and there's runners at first and second for the Twins with 1 out.
Number 15, Mason Daniel.
And the Twins get on the board. 4-1 with 1 out. Runners on the bases at first and second. Mason Daniel, bottom of the order for the Twins. Here's the pitch. Smacked into right field, loads the bases up for the Twins now. These two teams played each other tightly in the first game yesterday, with Walla Walla coming out on, with the Twins coming out on top 5-4.
Number 13,
So that is a rematch. This is a rematch from yesterday. As the top of the order, Braden Turcotte steps in to the box. Loaded bases, pitch on the way, and it's going to be outside for ball one. Ortiz now with the stretch and set. Back outside. Good job by Marks to block it in front of him, and we go 2-0 on the count. (4-1) Walla Walla on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. The breeze coming up now as we bring up ball 3, 3-0. Loaded bases, nowhere to put Turcotte. Tyson Wallace in the on-deck circle. And Ortiz will get into the count with the strike pitch at 3-1. Pitch on the way. Swung on, bounced down. Third baseman can't put a glove on the hard hit. Brings a runner home from third. Runner from second will make the corner, and the left fielder will go to the ground. The throw to second is made, but not in time. 2 runs will be earned. And it'll be scored as a hit.
Number 10, Tyson Wallace.
Here's the pitch outside, and they are going to mark it as an error on the outfielder. Here's one banged foul. Takes us to 1-1 on the count. Runners at second and third. Score now 4-3. Walla Walla as the pitch comes upstairs to Wallace to make it 2-1 on the count. Here's the pitch. High ball into the gap. Right fielder comes up, puts it in the glove. Runner at third will tag now, slams on the brake as the throw is made, and the throw was made very well as it came in. It would have been an out at the plate had the catcher held on to it, and that keeps runners at second and third. Brings up Coy Stout now with 2 outs and runners at second and third for the Twins. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 1. One and 0 to Stout. Stout hit by a pitch, his first at bat. Roller to the third baseman. He'll bobble it. Now the throw to first is made. It is in time, and they're going to have the out. So 3 runs earned, 2 left behind, and it's 4-3 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Bottom of the second right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn & Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 55 years. Give Tip Coburn & Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn & Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Coming this summer, Milk Crate Media 406 will be the home to a new group of local podcasts to highlight our great state of Montana and the people within it. Starting with a local show to promote Missoula sports athletes. Next, a podcast that will take a look at worldviews. Then a show that will entertain you while informing you about Montana's great outdoors. And finally, a podcast that will take a look at the people and places that make Montana great. Stop by mcratemedia.com to see the full line of new podcasts.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Bottom of the second inning. The number 2 and 3 seed teams playing right now for a chance to play the Missoula Mavericks in the championship game at 3 o'clock. Walla Walla leading by 1 run, 4-3 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. For Walla Walla at the bottom of the second, it's the number 2 spot batter, Kyron Morris. So 2, 3, 4 scheduled on the inning. Coy Stout stands on the 5 Valley Auto pitcher's mound for the Twins. And Stout will deliver outside for ball 1. For Kyron Morris, it was a single his first at bat. Swung on, popped high, shallow, left field, and we've got 1 away.
Number 9, Kobe.
Takes us to Kobe Morris with 1 out. So DJ Ricard getting the call to start on the 5 Valley Auto pitcher's mound, and part of the way through the first, it would be Stout to come in. This one's off the middle of the bat, bounces out into center field, and the Bears will have a runner at first with 1 out. Brings up Caleb Efen for Walla Walla. 1 out, 1 on. Bottom of 2. 7 innings scheduled for the game. No time limit. Championship game is scheduled at 3. Here's an upstairs pitch off the glove of Kolb for ball 1. Runner at first will stay. Elliot Marks in the on-deck circle. And Stout steps off, forcing the runner back to first as he cocks the hammer. Here's the pitch. Swung on, line drive into the shortstop's glove, the throw to first, the tag, and the side is retired with bases cleared on the double play. We come to the top of the third right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
If you're looking to upgrade your car, stop by 5 Valley Auto Sales. From the moment you walk through the door, you'll be in for the best car buying experience ever. From their large inventory to their experienced staff, 5 Valley Auto Sales is committed to helping you find the right car for you. View their featured vehicles online at www.5valleyautosales.com or stop by their location at 3300 South Reserve Street in Missoula. 5 Valley Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on MPSN.
Stitches of Missoula is your resource for embroidery and screen printing. Give Stitches a call today at 406-529-2632 to speak with their super friendly staff and have them take care of your embroidery needs. From business logos to team jerseys, Stitches Embroidery can help you and your team look good. Check them out online at stitchesmontana.com to see their full line of silkscreen and embroidery options. Stitches is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Top of the third. 1-run game, 4-3 Walla Walla on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard, with the first baseman Dawson Bonfield to lead off the inning. 4, 5, 6 on the schedule for the Twins, as Ben Ortiz will toss from the 5 Valley Auto pitcher's mound. Number 2 and number 3 seeds playing right now. Walla Walla getting the number 2 seed, and Lewis and Clark the number 3 seed. Mavericks moving into the number 1 seed after their win last night over Centralia. First pitch of the inning will be low for ball 1 to Bonfield. Bonfield to ground out his first at bat. As this one comes across the knees for ball 2, 2-0. Here's the pitch. Swung on. This one's lifted over the shortstop's head into the gap. It's got some leg as it's going to roll all the way to the warning trap. Bonfield around second, grabs a gear, heads to third as the throw is made, and Bonfield stands up at third with a big triple for the Twins to start the inning.
Number 26, D.J. Ricard.
Takes us to the right fielder, D.J. Ricard, with a runner at third and no outs to start the top of the third. Here's Ortiz. This one's foul down the third base line. It's going to be out of reach of the left fielder, and we'll have strike 1. For Ricard, it was a walk, his first plate appearance. Dalton Hart in the on-deck circle. Pitch on the way. This one's down the first base line. First baseman can't get it, as this one will kiss the line all the way deep, and a single will bring Bonfield home, and it's tied at 1 apiece, or at 4 apiece.
Number 6, Dalton Hart.
Takes us to Dalton Hart now with no outs. And Ortiz was in a couple of days ago. I don't remember exactly which game he pitched, but he did have limit on the mound. So Hart settles in with a fly out, his first at bat. Runner at first is Ricard. Here's the pitch. Runner's going to go. Bunt laid down. This was down the third base line. Pitcher picks it up. The throw to first is ahead of the runner. Sack bunt does its job, though, as the runner will advance
Number 22,
to second. And that's 1 out. So Bonfield now standing, or Ricard now standing at second. 1 out on the board, and it's Austin Kolb in the box. Ortiz delivers. A bouncer out to the shortstop. He'll pick it up. The throw to first is on its way. It's out number 2.
Number 7, Jose Barajas.
So 2 outs, runner at second, as the third baseman, Jose Barajas, comes to the plate. Here's the pitch by Ortiz. Ball 1 to the third baseman. Barajas singled his first at bat. Here's the pitch, and it's inside for ball 2, 2-0 on the count. Here's the pitch. Roller gets past the third baseman. They're going to go shallow on the bounce to the left fielder, and it's runners on the corners with 2 outs. Takes us to the bottom of the order for Lewis and Clark, Mason Daniel.
Number 15, Mason
Shortstop, Kyren Morris comes in to check in with Ortiz. Your defensive infield set for Walla Walla, it's Brody Woods at third, Kyren Morris at short, Matt McKenzie at second, and Caleb Ethan at first, Elliot Marks behind the plate. Ortiz with the pitch now to Daniel, and Daniel will check swing. It's a ball 1. Tied at 4 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Outfield set for Walla Walla. Kyle Tyner in left. Taylor Hamada in center, and Kobe Morris, as this one's fouled down the third base line. In right field is Kobe Morris. And we'll be even on the count at 1 apiece. Top of the order in the on-deck circle and 2 outs for the Twins. Here's Ortiz with the pitch. This one's hit into the soft spot in left field. A shallow hopper will bring home Ricard from third, and the Twins will take the lead 5-4.
Number 13, Braden Turcotte.
Takes us to the top of the order. Braden Turcotte with 2 outs and runners at first and second. Brajas at second and Daniel at first. Here's the pitch and a roller to third. The third baseman picks it up. The throw to first is made on the bounce, and it's ahead of the runner for the side. So it is 2 runs earned for the Twins to take a 5-4 lead. Bottom of the third right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Do you have a property you'd like to sell? Maybe you're looking for a new place to call your own. Well, you're in luck because the Kelly Touch is the local realtor for you. Whether small or large, the Kelly Touch would love to help you find your piece of Montana to call home. From Kalispell to Florence, the Kelly Touch has the experience to help you buy or sell property throughout western Montana. The Kelly Touch, your professional real estate needs met. The Kelly Touch is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community. Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Bottom of the third, where Lewis and Clark has taken the lead 5-4 over Walla Walla. Coy Stout on the mound for his second inning of duty as he'll face Elliot Marks. And the first pitch to Marks will come in as strike one, I believe, as this one is fouled off. Bring up strike two, 0-2 on the count. Yankee, our plate umpire, will walk the ball right out to Stout as Kolb So with Marks at the plate to lead off, that puts Brody Woods in the on-deck circle. Here's the pitch, and it's upstairs. Bring up ball 1-2. Stout with the pitch. Swung on into center field. Backing up is Daniel. He'll get it, won't be able to get it in the glove as it bounces all the way to the warning track. That will allow Marks to get to second. And they're going to call that a hit. So the Bears will have a runner loaded up at first to start the inning as Brody Woods comes to the plate. And Stout, wanting the pitch, now gets it. Here's the pitch. Upstairs, ball one. For Woods, it was a walk for him to start off the game, his first plate appearance. Here's the pitch. Swung on, that one's fouled back into the catcher. 1-1. So Woods settles in, facing the 1-1. Matt McKenzie in the on-deck circle. Here's Stout with this pitch. And it's in front of Kolb for ball 2. 2-1 on the count. Top of the third in a 7-inning game. Winner of this game will get to play the Missoula Mavericks in the championship. And time is called as Woods will settle back in now. 2-1 on the count to Woods. Runner at second, pitch on the way. This one's over the plate to even us out at 2 apiece. Two and two, no outs, runner at second. Walla Walla looking to frame this back up at a tie game or possibly add runs. This one's behind Woods. The runner will advance off the wild pitch. So Woods at a full count at 3-2. Stout with the right-handed payoff pitch. And it's a walk to put runners on the corners for Walla Walla with no outs.
Number 5, Matt McKenzie.
Matt McKenzie now at the plate. No outs and runners on the corners for Walla Walla. Coy Stout trying to make his way through the inning here and get out without any damage. Ball pitch. Stout coming in for DJ Ricard part of the way through the first inning. Walla Walla would knock 4 runs up on the board in the bottom of the first to take the lead. As we get ball 2. Lewis and Clark, though, would bounce back in the top of the second and earn 3 runs and then backed it up with 2 more in the top of the third, and that's how we got 5-4 on your Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Pitch over the plate, brings up strike 1. Here's the throw to first. Runner will jump back on the bag. For McKenzie, it was a fielder's choice, his first at-bat. Back to first and close on that one. Dawson Bonfield, the first baseman for the Twins. Their defensive set, Barajas at third, Wallace at short, Turcotte at second, and Bonfield the first baseman, as we mentioned, and a good job by Kolb, who is the catcher, to keep that pitch in front of him as it's 3-1 on the count now. That's your infield set with Coy Stout on the pitcher's mound. Dalton Hart's in left, Mason Daniel in center, and DJ Ricard in right. This one's bounced foul down the third base line, and we have a full count at 3-2. Here's the stretch and set by Stout. Runner's going to go. This one's off the middle of the bat, foul. And we stay at 3-2. Lewis and Clark searching for the first out of the inning with runners on the corners here in the top or bottom of the third. Here's the pitch. And a pop shallow into right field brings up the right fielder, and Ricard's able to put it in the glove. The tag at third And it's a tie game as it's a throw over to third.
Nobody's watching the tag.
So Ricard taking a moment in right field. And that's going to bring out
Number 22, Aston Richmond.
Moyer for Lewis and Clark. So we're going to hold for a moment before we mark this in the book. So Moyer explaining that the runner at third, Marks, did not tag, but they're going to leave it as it is. They're going to score that as a hit then? He caught it? Oh, okay. So the ball caught. The runner tags at third on the sac fly. And a runner staying at first. It's tied at 5. With one out now, as this one will be into the glove for out number 2.
Number 7, Kyler Tyner.
Takes us to Kyler Tyner with 2 outs and a runner at first. 1 run earned to tie it at 5 apiece here in the bottom of the third. Winner of this game moves on to the championship game at 3. Throw to first. Back to first. That time they got him, and that's the side. So Stout working with Bonfield on the pickoff, and it works. 1 run earned, tied at 5, top of 4 right after this.
Advertising on the web can be intimidating. Where do you start? What is the most effective way to reach the audience you are targeting? Milk Crate Media can help you reach your audience, whether it is social media marketing or creating a unique commercial for streaming or for radio advertising. Milk Crate Media can help you build a new website or rebuild your existing website that will bring users back again and again. Visit www.mcratemedia.com today. Milk Crate Media is a proud sponsor of prep sports in Missoula and the surrounding valley.
Hey, are you gonna try out that new gym? I hear it's really cheap.
Not a chance. They don't have group exercise classes with awesome instructors like we get at Fuel. And the owners are in New York City. What?
New York City?
Mm-hmm. The New York way is not the Montana way, so no way.
Fuel Fitness and Nutrition, your Montana born and bred fitness chain. And unlike the others, we never close.
Welcome back to MPSN. Top of the 4th, tied at 5 between 2 teams that would battle it out yesterday afternoon, with the Twins coming out on top 5-4. Well, we're tied at 5 apiece here in the top of the 4th, with the Twins coming to the plate. Tyson Wallace, 2-3-4 batters, Wallace, Stout, and Bonfield scheduled on the inning. Ben Orts on the 5 Valley Auto pitcher's mound for the Bears. So Wallace settles in 0 for 2, pair of flyouts, as this one's going to be popped down the first base line, infield fly, and 1 away off 1 pitch.
Number 25, Coy Stout.
Takes us to the pitcher, Coy Stout for the Twins. 1 out, nobody on. And this comes in as ball 1 to Stout. Stout hit by a pitch his first at bat and then grounded out his last. Over the plate, brings up strike 1, 1-1 on the count. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and we get strike two. 1-2. Pitch on the way. Outside, evens it up at 2 apiece. So Coist out. Settles back in, 2-2, as Ortiz has the stretch and set. Upstairs, full count. 3-2. Dawson Bonfield in the on-deck circle with 1 out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. Outside, and Yankee is going to rip the phone book for the strikeout. And that's 2 away. Brings up the first baseman, Dawson Bonfield, for the Twins. Tied at 5 apiece on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Pitch over the plate will start Bonfield off with strike 1. For Bonfield, a ground out his first at-bat, and then he ripped a triple his last at-bat. Here's the 0-1 by Ortiz, and Bonfield will swing for strike 2. 0-2 on the count. Here's the pitch. Check swing inside. Marks with the tag just in case, but they'll say ball 1. The 1-2. Here's the pitch. And the strikeout ends the side for the Twins. Tied at 5, nobody left behind. Bottom of 4 right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
MPSN is back to live stream the Montana Legion Baseball AA and State A tournaments this summer. Join us live from Billings, Montana for the State AA tournament and Florence, Montana for the State A tournaments, July 27th through the 31st for all the play-by-play action of every game. If you know of a local business in your community that would like to sponsor the coverage of the games on MPSN, please send us an email. MPSN. Legion Baseball's home for the 2019 Montana State Legion Baseball Tournaments.
Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn & Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 55 years. Give Tip Coburn & Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn & Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Bottom of the 4th inning in a tie game, 5 apiece. Walla Walla Bears up to bat with the top of the order, Taylor Hamada, to lead things off. Coist out. Stands on the 5 Valley Auto pitcher's mound for the Twins. So leadoff batter to lead off the inning. Here's the pitch. Over the plate for strike 1. Nick Yankee, our plate umpire, calling balls and strikes with Glenn Welsh, watching the field. Pitch comes in. Ball 1, even on the count. So Morris is in, Kyren Morris, to be specific, is in the on-deck circle for the Bears. Here's the pitch. Inside for ball 2. Championship game coming up at 3 o'clock. The winner of this game will face the Missoula Mavericks in that game. The Mavericks in batting practice right now, warming up. A roller out to the shortstop, picked up in the dirt. The throw to first is on target as Bonfield sticks the bag, and that's 1 away on the ground ball. Brings up Kyren Morris. And I think I got off on my order somewhere, as it was Kyler Tyner previously. So we got to back this up here as Taylor Hamada stands at the plate now. Here's the pitch. And there is a walk. Put a runner at first.
Number 13, Kyron Morris.
Kyron Morris now. And we get runner at first. One out. Kyron Morris at the plate with Hamada at first. Game tied at 5. Up top. Brings up ball 2, 2-1. To Kyron Morris. One out, runner at first. Kobe Morris in the on-deck circle. Here's a crank that goes high into left field, and the shortstop will have it in the glove on the pop fly.
Number 9, Kobe Morris.
So that'll make it 2 outs now for Walla Balla as Kobe Morris comes to the plate. Here's the pitch now. Runner's going to go. Pitch over the plate will bring up strike 1 as they let Hamada go to second on the pitch to make it 0-1. Caleb Effen in the on-deck circle. 2 outs, runner at second. Pitch outside. Brings up ball 1, 1-1 on the count. Stretch and set. Throw to second, and Not there in time. Stout now. Foot on the rubber, and now the stretch and set. Here's the pitch. Inside. Ball 2. 2-1 on the count. And a foul ball on the glove will end the side, leaving one behind. We stay tied at 5. We'll be back right after this with the top of the 5th on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in to 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
If you're looking to upgrade your car, stop by Five Valley Auto Sales. From the moment you walk through the door, you'll be in for the best car buying experience ever. From their large inventory to their experienced staff, Five Valley Auto Sales is committed to helping you find the right car for you. View their featured vehicles online at www.5valleyautosales.com or stop by their location at 3300 South Reserve Street in Missoula. Five Valley Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on MPSN.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Top of the 5th inning.
Number 26.
And it's DJ Ricard to lead off in a tie game between Walla Walla and Lewis and Clark. The winner moves on to play the Mavericks at 3 o'clock for the championship game. A bouncer right to Ortiz. The toss to first, and it's 1 pitch, 1 out.
Number 6, Dalton Hart.
We go to Dalton Hart now. With 1 out, nobody on. Stretch and set. And we're outside for a ball. Pitch on the way. Bouncer down the third base line stays fair. The throw to first is on target. And we've got 2 away.
Number 22.
Brings up Austin Kolb now, the catcher for Lewis and Clark, with 2 outs and nobody on. Tied at 5 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Here's the pitch. Swung on for strike 1. Swing for strike 2. Austin Kolb at the plate with 2 outs puts Jose Barajas in the on-deck circle. Here's the pitch. This one's a floater shallow, and the center fielder cannot get there, so that'll load Kolb up at first with 2 outs.
Number 7, Jose Barajas.
Brings up Jose Barajas, the third baseman, with 2 outs, and Kolb at first. Top of the 5th inning. Outside for a ball. 7 innings scheduled. No time limit, though, as the team that wins gets to play for the championship against the Mavericks, as the foul ball will take us to 1-1. You stay inside the fence. Do not go out there. Here's the pitch. Outside for ball 2. Two and 1. Here's the stretch and set by Ortiz. And he'll bring up ball 3. 2 outs on the board, a runner at first. Tied at 5 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Here's the pitch. And it's a walk for Barajas to put runners at first and second for Mason Daniel.
Mason Daniel.
Ortiz now with the stretch and set. And it's outside the plate for ball 1. Mason Daniel, bottom of the order in center field for the Twins. Ortiz with the pitch. Brings up ball 2. Getting to the 5th here. Ortiz might be slowing down on the arm, as Marks is going to go out quickly and check in with him. Yankee will give a fresh ball to Marks, who relays it out to Ortiz. Mason Daniel, 2-0 on the count with 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Tied at 5. Stretch and set. And a smack into left field. It's got some leg. Is it going to get away? It does from the left fielder. It's going to bounce at the wall. 1 runner's around from second in Kolb. Barajas will make the corner at third, and Barajas will score off the double by Daniel. And that will make it 7-5 Twins on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Top of the order now, Braden Turcott for the Twins. 2 outs and a runner at second. Here's the pitch. Outside for ball 1. Ortiz now with the stretch and set. Inside for a ball. 2-0. Mason Daniel standing at second with 2 outs. Here's the 2-0. And we'll have strike 1. Stretch and set by Ortiz. And this one's going to be a floater into the gap. The center fielder comes over, puts it in the glove, and that retires the side. Not before 2 runs are earned, 1 left behind, and the Twins lead 7-5 going into the bottom of the 5th. Back after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community.
Warning! Warning!
Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash are at it again. They've taken what was already the best wash in town, the best value in town, and made it even better. Now, whenever you gas up your rig at Fast Trip Conoco, you can clean it up for half price. Yeah, you heard that right. When you fuel up your car at Fast Trip Conoco, you can get any wash at Magic Touch Car Wash for half price.
Warning, warning, this is not a drill.
It's the Gas It Up, Clean It Up special at Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash on reserve across from Larchmont.
Half-price wash only valid when purchased at the pump or in Fast Trip Conoco.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Bottom of the fifth in a tight race here at Lindbergh Craig Field as the Twins have retaken the lead 7-5 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Caleb Effen will lead things off for Walla Walla, so it is the 4, 5, 6 batters scheduled on the inning with Coy Stout on the 5 Valley Auto pitcher's mound. Here's the first pitch, and it's taken high, shallow into center field, and it's going to be bounced in front of the center fielder, and the runner will reach to put a runner on for Walla Walla. As we go to Elliot Marks now. So Elliot Marks settles in. Runner at first and no outs. Stout with the pitch. And he'll have ball 1 to Marks. Final game of the tournament, championship game at 3 o'clock today. Winner of this game taking on the Missoula Mavericks. Pitch on the way, and it slid by for ball 2, 2-0. Stout finds the plate to make it strike 1, 2-1 on the count. Runner at first, no outs. Brody Woods in the on-deck circle. And this pitch gets away from Cole, but the runner will hold at first, and we go to 3-1 on the count. Three and 1. Stout with the stretch and set. And a bouncer to the third baseman. He'll bobble it, makes the throw to first, and Bonfield will stick the bag. Welsh says out. Runner at second, runner at first advances to second, and that's the first out of the inning. We go to Brody Woods, the third baseman, for Walla Walla. Stout, first pitch over the plate for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Over the plate, strike 2. No, they're going to say 1-1 on the count. As we get a foul ball now to make it 1-2. Coy Stout battling away. He started out in right field and came in the bottom of the first when Walla Walla racked up 4 runs, and he muscled his way through the inning to finish out for DJ Ricard, who now stands in right field. Young team are the Twins. They're fun to watch. Always exciting. One and 2. Swung on, and it'll be a strikeout. Swinging for the second out of the inning.
Number 5, Matt.
Takes us to Matt McKenzie, the second baseman. Stout now with the pitch. And he puts it over the plate for strike 1. Stout would actually have a home run against Walla Walla yesterday. With McKenzie in left field, and as the ball went over the fence, McKenzie lost his mitt, so we had to have time on the field as McKenzie would have to jump over the fence, and get his mitt, as this one's fouled down for strike 2. Oh and 2, 2 outs. Runner at second. Here's the pitch by Stout. Another foul ball. Keeps us at 0 and 2. So McKenzie continues to battle. Heston Richmond in the on-deck circle. Well, 0 and 2 now. Stout. Foot on the rubber. Yankee settles in behind the plate, and the stretch and set. And this one will hop in front of the center fielder. The runner from second, Ethan, will make his way home. The ball gets away from Stout, allowing McKenzie to advance.
Number 22, Heston Richmond.
So that takes us to Heston Richmond with a run earned. And Richmond will receive a ball. 1-0.
Like
1-0. Time is called by the batter. So Richmond in the number 8 spot for Walla Walla. A roller, shortstop, gets it on the bounce. The throw to first is made just ahead of the runner, and that retires the side. 1 earned, 1 left behind, top of the 6th, right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Coming this summer, Milk Crate Media 406 will be the home to a new group of local podcasts to highlight our great state of Montana and the people within it. Starting with a local show to promote Missoula sports athletes. Next, a podcast that will take a look at world views. Then a show that will entertain you while informing you about Montana's great outdoors. And finally, a podcast that will take a look at the people and places that make Montana great. Stop by mcratemedia.com to see the full line of new podcasts.
Do you have a property you'd like to sell? Maybe you're looking for a new place to call your own. Well, you're in luck because the Kelly Touch is the local realtor for you. Whether small or large, the Kelly Touch would love to help you find your piece of Montana to call home. From Kalispell to Florence, the Kelly Touch has the experience to help you buy or sell property throughout western Montana. The Kelly Touch, your professional real estate needs met. The Kelly Touch is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Top of the 6th inning, where Lewis and Clark leads 7-6 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard, and we've got a new pitcher on the 5 Valley Auto pitcher's mound as Caden McCaw has come into the game.
Number 10, Tyson Wallace.
It'll be Tyson Wallace to face off against McCaw. Yankee cleans the plate off to get us ready for the start of the top of the 6th. Winner of this game moves on to take on the number 1 seeded Missoula Mavericks in the championship game at 3. Top of 6. Here's the pitch. And Wallace pounds this one high down the first base line. First baseman says he's got it, and he does. 1 pitch, 1 out to start the inning. Brings up Coy Stout.
So McCaw's pitching now. We didn't get it.
1 out, nobody on. Top of 6. 7-6 Twins on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Check swing comes in for ball 1, 1-0. One and 0, and a foul ball will bring up strike 1 as it comes off the catcher's mask. I tried to tell you, Paul, but Mark was talking, so you probably couldn't hear me. 1-1 on the count, with Stout at the plate for the Twins. Outside brings up ball 2. Here's the pitch now by McCaw, and that'll slide over the plate to bring up strike 2. 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Second batter of the inning. And we go to a full count at 3-2. Smacked by Stout into left. That's where his home run went. This one's going to go over the fence as well. Coy Stout with his second home run of the tournament. Single shot homer for the pitcher to make it 8-6 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard.
For number 25, Coy Stout.
Brings up Austin Bonfield for the Twins with 1 out and nobody on. The score now 8-6 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard, and he just about put that one over in the same spot. He was actually to the left as Bonfield will take a pitch to the shoulder to get loaded up off the hit by pitch. And the gate is swung open down the third base line, so the Twins looking to warm up an arm. Maybe wanting to hold on to this lead to face their friends, the Missoula Mavericks.
Could be the catcher, Elliot Marks, Chris.
Possibility of Elliot Marks going out there, as I'm told, as this pitch comes across the plate for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Outside. Brings up ball 1. 1-1 on the count. Here's the pitch. Over the plate. Strike 2. 1-2. 1 out, nobody, Bonfield at first off the hit by pitch. 1-2 on the count. Pitch is fouled off. Brings up strike 2, 1-2 on the count. Here's the stretch and set by McCaw. Bonfield at first. He'll check him. Now the pitch. Outside for a ball. Evens us out at 2 apiece. Top of the 6th. 8-6 Twins on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. 8 runs off 11 hits, 2 errors for the Bears as this one's hopped over the shortstop's head. That'll put Bonfield at second and Ricard at first. We go to Dalton Hart now
Number 6,
with
Dalton
one out.
Hart.
The Hellgate AD just told me that he thinks they will eventually have a district-wide AD, but he doesn't think it will happen. I went right to my source. He just said he doesn't think so.
Here's the pitch. Upstairs. Ball 1. One and out. Here's the pitch. Swung on, a bouncer. Third baseman dives for it, can't get to it. They'll hold Bonfield up at third, and with one out, it'll be loaded bases for the Twins.
Number 22, Austin Cole.
Takes us to Austin Kolb, the catcher. One out, loaded bases for the Twins, looking to increase their lead here in the top of the 6th. They lead 8-6 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Winner of the game faces the Mavericks at 3 o'clock for the championship. Smacked into center field. Center fielder doesn't really have to move. It's in the glove. A tag at third. Throw is made. It's bounced in, and Bonfield will earn a run. For the Twins to make it 9-6 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Inside for a ball. Here's the stretch and set. Swung on. Strike 1, 1-1 on the count. Jose Barajas at the plate with runners at first and second. 1-1 on the count. Barajas will swing for strike 2. 1-2 on the count. 2 outs. Dalton Hart at first and DJ Ricard at second. McCaw with the pitch. And it's back in the dirt. Ball 2. 2-2 on the count. Pitch on the way. Swung on, and this is going to come right back at me. Lands right outside the window. And we'll have the count stay at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Outside, and we load up to a full count at 3-2. Jose Barajas settles back in. Runners at first and second. 2 outs. Here's the payoff pitch by McCaw. Runners go, and it's a walk. Loaded bases now with 2 outs. Bottom of the order.
Number 15, Mason Daniel.
Mason Daniel with loaded bases and 2 outs for the Twins. They're looking to put a fork in these Walla Walla Bears and call them done. Here's the pitch. Upstairs. Ball 1. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Strike one. 1-1 to Mason Daniel. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and a foul ball. Takes us to strike two as it's lifted up over the first base netting. Stretch and set. Foul, or this one, it's going to go foul. Looked like it might have straightened out there. We stay at 1-2 on the count. 2 outs, loaded bases for the Twins. McCaw now with the stretch and set. Upstairs, ball 2, 2-2. So McCaw just trying to get through the inning. Here's the stretch and set. Swung on down the third base line. It's got a roll as it's going to go deep down the third base line. 1 run earned as Hart rounds the corner at third and comes home, and that'll be a 2-run double for Daniel. So, brings up the top of the order, Braden Turcott with 2 outs. Runners at second and third for the Twins. Here's the pitch. Swung on. This one's over to shortstop's head. It'll bounce shallow. They'll bring the runner around from second as well, so Barajas and Daniels will score off the single. And it's now 13-6 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. And that will bring out the coach for a conference. So a quick conference, runner at first, 2 outs, as the Twins have been able to flip the switch and start the machine here in the 6th inning. 5 runs earned. 6 runs earned as it's 13-6 on the scoreboard. So Tyson Wallace settles in. Here's the pitch, and a swinger into left field will put runners at first and second. And the Twins continue to roll.
Number 25, Coy Stout.
Brings up Coy Stout now. I think we got 13-6. I think they scored 2 on that last one. Did he give him 2? Okay. Am I ahead on my runs then? Here. This one's punched high. Lots of leg. The center fielder finds it in the glove, and that's the side. So the Twins, 6 runs, and they will make it 13-6. Back with the bottom of the 6 right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Stitches of Missoula is your resource for embroidery and screen printing. Give Stitches a call today at 406-529-2632 to speak with their super friendly staff and have them take care of your embroidery needs. From business logos to team jerseys, Stitches Embroidery can help you and your team look good. Check them out online at stitchesmontana.com to see their full line of silkscreen and embroidery options. Stitches is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Advertising on the web can be intimidating. Where do you start? What is the most effective way to reach the audience you are targeting? Milk Crate Media can help you reach your audience, whether it is social media marketing or creating a unique commercial for streaming or for radio advertising. Milk Crate Media can help you build a new website or rebuild your existing website that will bring users back again and again. Visit www.mcratemedia.com today. Milk Crate Media is a proud sponsor of prep sports in Missoula and the surrounding valley.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Bottom of the 6th inning in a 7-run game, 13-6. Twins in charge over Walla Walla. The winner moves on to play the Mavericks at 3 o'clock for the championship game. As Kyler Tyner will lead off for Walla Walla here in the bottom of the 6th inning. So it is the bottom of the order, 9-1-2 on the schedule. Tyner settles in, pitch on the way, and Stout will deliver over the plate for strike one. Coy Stout coming in the first inning for DJ Ricard, and he has muscled his way through for the Twins, 1-1. Here's the pitch, and that one will tag the batter, and that one's going to be a hard hit as it came on right on the knee, I think, as they're going to take time for Tyner on the ground. He'll hop up and make his way down the first base line after the hit by pitch, and those ones are tough, folks. He'll run down the first base line and stretch it out just to check it. Top of the order, Taylor Hamada. At the plate as Tyner walks it off. Coy Stout now back on the rubber to face Hamada. Here's the pitch. Inside. Ball one. No, they're going to say strike. Here's the stretch and set. Brings up a ball. Stout now with a deep breath, steps on the rubber. Hamada settles back in. Runner at first, no outs. Throw to first, forces Tyner to dive in. Championship game is scheduled at 3, but with this game stretching out, we might have a later start time as we'll get a strike pitch. Strike two. 2-2. Or 1-2 on the count. Here's the throw to first. One and two for Hamada as Stout delivers. Inside for a ball, 2-2. Walla Walla trying to swing back into here. Down by 7 runs as the Twins flipped the switch and slapped 6 runs up on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard as we have a throw to first by Stout. We did see action in the bullpen as this one swung on, foul. Runner will have to go back to first as Tyner went on the pitch. 2-2. This one's punched high, shallow into right field. Right fielder jogs up, puts it in the glove, and we'll have the first out of the inning.
number 13, Kyron Morris.
Brings us to Kyron Morris now for Walla Walla with one out and a runner at first. Here's the pitch. Ball. Looked like that Morris, Kyron, was going to go for a bunt, but changed his mind midway through. Want to know. Back to first. 1-0. Stretch and set. And it's over the plate for strike one, 1-1. Stretch and set. And a roller into right field. Tyner will get on the gear and the throw will be made. Runners on the corners for Walla Walla with one out. Brings us to Kobe Morris now for Walla Walla with one out, runners on the corners. Stout. Foot on the rubber. Here's the pitch. Upstairs for ball one. 1-0. Here's the pitch. Back over the plate. Strike one, 1-1. So Stout taking his time to be sure on his pitches. And the pitch. Foul ball down the third base line. Palmed by the third base coach for Walla Walla. And will be 1-2 on the count. One out. Runners on the corners. Bottom of the sixth. Winner moves on. Throw back to first. Here's the stretch and set. Outside, brings up ball two, evens us out at 2 apiece on the count. Stout pitching on the 5 Valley pitcher's mound to Kobe Morris with a 2-2 count. Bounced out. Second baseman comes up. He'll have the throw to first, second, and it will not go on the shortstop's glove. They pile up on the bag, and that allows the runner to advance. The fielder's choice turns into an error.
Your attention please for Walla Walla batting for Ethan. Number 20, Xander Norris.
So it's now 13-7 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard with Caleb Ethan at the plate. And tagged in the back is the batter. It's actually number 20, Xander Norris. And a hit by pitch loads the bases, bringing Moyer out. And we'll have a pitching change on the mound. We'll step aside. When we come back, we'll have your defensive changes right after this. You're watching Legion Baseball on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Do you have a property you'd like to sell? Maybe you're looking for a new place to call your own. Well, you're in luck because the Kelly Touch is the local realtor for you. Whether small or large, the Kelly Touch would love to help you find your piece of Montana to call home. From Kalispell to Florence, the Kelly Touch has the experience to help you buy or sell property throughout western Montana. The Kelly Touch, your professional real estate needs met. The Kelly Touch is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. If you're looking to upgrade your car, stop by Five Valley Auto Sales. From the moment you walk through the door, you'll be in for the best car buying experience ever. From their large inventory to their experienced staff, Five Valley Auto Sales is committed to helping you find the right car for you. View their featured vehicles online at www.5valleyautosales.com or stop by their location at 3300 South Reserve Street in Missoula. Five Valley Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on MPSN.
Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn & Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 60 years. Give Tip Coburn & Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn & Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Back to MPSN as we're trying to work through our changes on the field, so I'll give you what I have as we've got a ball to Elliot Marks. Marks is going to have it into the shortstop's glove. The throw to second, down the line to first, and the double play is not turned. The error will bring home the runner for the Bears. So Bergevin at the plate now for Woods. For Walla Walla. Runner at first is Marks. Tyson Wallace is now on the pitcher's mound. We'll get to the pitching change. So Tyson Wallace on the pitcher's mound. Turcotte is at short as this one will roll out into left field. Coy Stout goes to right field.
McKenzie.
And it looks like Ricard is in left. So just got to figure out who the shortstop is.
Shortstop is Turcotte.
Okay, Turcotte. Who's at second? Hart is at second. There we go. We got the changes made. So I'll give you the breakdown as we get strike 1, 2. Matt McKenzie, and McKenzie will hit this one foul. 2 outs on the board as I work through. So your defensive set, Barajas at third, Turcotte at short, Hart at second, and Bonfield at first. Wallace on the mound, Ricard in left, Daniel in center, and Stout in right as this one's banged into center field. In the glove, 3 runs earned to make it 13-9. We go to the top of the 7th right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hey, are you gonna try that new gym? I hear it's really cheap.
No way. They don't care what we eat. They serve pizza and bagels, and the owners are in New York City.
What? New York City? That really tans my hide.
Fuel Fitness and Nutrition, your Montana born and bred fitness chain. And unlike the others, we never close.
Warning, warning.
Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash are at it again. They've taken what was already the best wash in town, the best value in town, and made it even better. Now, whenever you gas up your rig at Fast Trip Conoco, you can clean it up for half price. Yeah, you heard that right. When you fuel up your car at Fast Trip Conoco, you can get any wash at Magic Touch Car Wash for half price.
Warning, warning. This is not a drill.
It's the Gas It Up, Clean It Up special at Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash on reserve across from Larchmont.
Half-price wash only valid when purchased at the pump or in Fast Trip Conoco.
Welcome back to MPSN as we move to the top of the 7th inning. Caden McCaw on the 5 Valley pitcher's mound. The Twins leading 13-9 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard after 3 runs are earned by the Bears in the bottom of the 6th. Winner of the game will face the Missoula Mavericks, scheduled at 3, but we will probably see a later start time due to this game being pushed out. It'll be the first baseman, Dawson Bonfield, to lead off for the Twins here in the 7th. So Bonfield, Ricard, and Hart. 3, 4, 5, 6. Here's the pitch by McCaw, and it's going to be over the plate for strike 1. Here's the pitch outside. Ball 1. 1-1 on the count. Pitch on the way. And that will tag Bonfield in the knee, and he'll reach off the hit by pitch. Brings us to DJ Ricard.
Number 24, DJ Ricard.
1 on, no outs. Did she bring the syrup bottle? No, she says. Here's the pitch. Inside for ball 1. DJ Ricard at the plate. Bonfield at first. No outs. Top of 7. Here's the 1-0 by McCaw. And he'll bring up ball 2. Puts Dalton Hart in the on-deck circle. The stretch and set. And this time McCaw will find the plate for strike 1. 2-1 to Ricard, the left fielder, who is in left field now. Ricard starting out on the 5 Valley pitchers and mound, but the switch made right away in the first inning as this one's fouled for strike 2 down the first base line. 2-2 on the count. Bonfield standing at first off of the hit by pitch. And looks like we've got a young man possibly going out to the bullpen. No, he's grabbing the foul ball. Okay. And this one gets between the legs of Marks, allowing Bonfield to get to second off the wild pitch. 3-2. So Ricard settles back in. Here's the payoff pitch by McCaw. Swung on, fouled off into the parking lot. Keeps us at 3-2. McCaw now. Pitch on the way. And it's going to be a walk. Runner's going to advance to third off the wild pitch.
Number 6, Dalton Hart.
So we go to Dalton Hart. No outs, runners on the corners for the Twins. Winner of this game moves on to the championship game, which is coming up after this one, about 30 minutes after this one is done. Here's the pitch. Swung on. This one's high and deep into left. It's got some leg. It looks like it's going to go foul, and it does. Strike one. Hart needing to keep that one about 8 feet other side of the pole. It had lots of leg, though. That one would have been a good shot to bring home Bonfield, who is at third. Possibly could have even brought Ricard around from first. So we got the 0-1 now. McCaw with the pitch, and this one's fouled off to bring up strike two, and that's what you want to see, is having your pitcher get ahead on the count against these batters. 3 runs in the second for the Twins, 2 in the third, 2 in the fifth, and 6 in the sixth to get them ahead, as this one's a check swing down the line to first, but the runner gets back, and we'll have ball 1, 1-2. For the Bears, it'd be 4 in the first, 1 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth, and 3 in the sixth. That's how you get 13-9, and the pitch will bring up ball 2 to even us out at 2 apiece on the count.
He's the best dressed Mavs fan ever. Do you have a separate closet in home just for your I got one hand.
0-2. Smacked out, and Bonfield will jog home. Runners will stay at first and second. And that'll make it 13-9, as we'll have a pitching change for Walla Walla. Looks like the second baseman's going to come in and pitch now. We'll step aside when we come back. We'll get you your defensive changes.
Do you have a property you'd like to sell? Maybe you're looking for a new place to call your own. Well, you're in luck, because the Kelly Touch is the local realtor for you. Whether small or large, the Kelly Touch would love to help you find your piece of Montana to call home. From Kalispell to Florence, the Kelly Touch has the experience to help you buy or sell property throughout western Montana. The Kelly Touch, your professional real estate needs met. The Kelly Touch is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. If you're looking to upgrade your car, stop by Five Valley Auto Sales. From the moment you walk through the door, you'll be in for the best car buying experience ever. From their large inventory to their experienced staff, Five Valley Auto Sales is committed to helping you find the right car for you. View their featured vehicles online at www.5valleyautosales.com or stop by their location at 3300 South Reserve Street in Missoula. Five Valley Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on MPSN.
Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn & Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 60 years. Give Tip Coburn & Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn & Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Top of the 7th inning, 1 run earned here to make it 14-9 for the Lewis and Clark Twins, as Austin Kolb comes to the plate. Your change on the mound, Matt McKenzie now done at second. He's on the mound. Josh Bergevin is at second for Walla Walla. Those are your changes. And this one's rolled up to left field and loaded bases with no outs for the Twins.
Number 7, Jose Barajas.
And that takes us to Jose Barajas. No outs on the board. Loaded bases for the Twins. They lead 14-9 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. Here's the pitch, up high, brings up ball 1. This pitch is hit by Barajas. It's going to hop, and the right fielder will put it in the glove. That's one away. Runners will hold to keep loaded bases, and it looks like Xander Norris is in right field.
15, Mason Daniel.
So we get Mason Daniel at the plate with loaded bases and one out. And Daniel will have a ball thrown at him. The first pitch, 1-0. Here's the pitch. Swung on. This one's foul down the third base line. Brings up strike one, 1-1 on the count. So Mason Daniel, the bottom of the order for the Twins at the plate. Runner at first is Austin Kolb. At second is Dalton Hart, and DJ Ricard is at third for the Twins. Here's the 1-1 by McKenzie, and he'll bring up ball two. Stretch and set. This one's popped shallow into right field. Norris will come up, and Xander Norris will put out. And there's two away now in the top of the seventh with the bases staying loaded. Swings us to the top of the order to Braden Turcotte. The stretch and set. And a line drive. The shortstop cannot keep it in the glove. The throw to second is not in time. Runner will score from third. They say he should have caught it, so I imagine that's going to be an error. They are going to call it an error.
Number 10, Tyson Wallace.
Bases stay loaded as Wallace will bang this one into the gap. That's going to bring a run around from third. The runner from second will come home as well, as Turcotte will stand at third on the single.
Number 25, Coy Stout.
Runners on the corners with two outs. 4 runs earned so far as I update the scoreboard here for you folks. Make it 17-9 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. As Coy Stout stands in the box, he'll receive ball one. Stout with the banger over the fence earlier today. He's got 2 home runs on the tournament, does Stout. Here's the pitch. And Stout gets tagged to load the bases. Takes us to Dawson Bonfield now. Loaded bases and 2 outs. 17-9 is your score on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. And Bonfield will receive strike one. Nick Yonke, our plate umpire, with Glenn Welsh in the field. Pitch swung on by Bonfield. Brings up strike two, 0-2 on the count. Matt McKenzie on the 5 Valley Auto pitcher's mound. He'll have the stretch and set. And Bonfield pops this one shallow infield. Third baseman comes in and slides for the catch, and that's the side. 4 earned, 2 left behind, and we go to the bottom of the 7th. with lots of work for Walla Walla. Back after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
If you're looking to upgrade your car, stop by Five Valley Auto Sales. From the moment you walk through the door, you'll be in for the best car buying experience ever. From their large inventory to their experienced staff, Five Valley Auto Sales is committed to helping you find the right car for you. View their featured vehicles online at www.5valleyautosales.com or stop by their location at 3300 South Reserve Street in Missoula. Five Valley Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on MPSN. Do you have a property you'd like to sell? Maybe you're looking for a new place to call your own. Well, you're in luck because the Kelly Touch is the local realtor for you. Whether small or large, the Kelly Touch would love to help you find your piece of Montana to call home. From Kalispell to Florence, the Kelly Touch has the experience to help you buy or sell property throughout western Montana. The Kelly Touch, your professional real estate needs met. The Kelly Touch is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Bottom of the 7th inning. Lewis and Clark leading Walla Walla 17-9 on the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard. For Walla Walla, it's the bottom of the order. Heston Richmond in the number 8 spot to lead off. And then Kyler Tyner. Actually, it's a number 6 coming to the plate. Okay.
Your attention, please, for Walla Walla batting for Richmond.
So McCaw will bat for Richmond. Oops, sorry about that. You can just stick those cans on top of it so it doesn't blow anywhere. And we'll have strike one. Pitch on the way. Over the plate. Strike two. 0-2. Tyson Wallace looking to finish the game out. And a foul ball keeps McCall alive at 0-2. Here's the pitch outside, brings up ball 1-2. So McCaw at the plate with Kyler Tyner in the on-deck circle in the number 8-9 batting spot. Swung on, and it's a strikeout, swinging for the first out of the inning. 2-1 away.
Number 7, Kyler Tyner.
Takes us to Kyler Tyner now for Walla Walla with 1 out and nobody on. Winner of the game moves on to play the Mavericks in the championship game after this one. Ball pitch to Tyner. One and 0. Here's the pitch. Slides over the plate. Strike one. 1-1 on the count. Here's the pitch. Bunt laid down. Wallace will come up. The throw to first, and that's 2 away.
Number 15, Taylor Hamada.
Takes us to the top of the order. Taylor Hamada for Walla Walla. 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th. Ball pitch brings up 1-0. Here's the pitch. And a foul ball rocketed back at us. Brings up strike one. 1-1 on the count. Pitch on the way. Ball 2. 2-1. Three and 1. This one's high. It's got some leg. It's deep, and Hamada will bang one over the fence for Walla Walla. Home run. single shot for Hamada as he'll jog the bases.
Number 13, Kyron Morris.
Brings up Kyron Morris now with 2 outs. It's now 17-10. On the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard, and Wallace will deliver strike 1 to Kyron Morris. This one's a hopper. Center fielder tries to get there, and it'll come down just in front of the center fielder, and that's a runner loaded up with 2 outs.
Number 9, Kobe Morris.
So Kobe Morris now at the plate with 2 outs and a runner at first. Outside pitch, ball 1. Outside, brings up ball 2, 2-0. Pitch on the way. Slides over the plate for strike 1, 2-1. 2 outs on the board with a runner at first in Kyron Morris. Bottom of the 7th. 7-run game, 17-10. Here's the pitch. This one smacked into the hole over there in the gap, and once again the center fielder is going to have to chase it down. This one rolls to the warning track. Runner's going to be waved around, grabs a gear, does Morris, and Kyron Morris will score off the Kobe Morris double.
Number 20, Xander Norris.
We go to Xander Norris now. With 2 outs. Here's Wallace with the pitch, and it'll come in over the plate for strike 1. Bouncer, foul down the third base line. Barajas makes a play on it, but it's going to be strike 2, 0-2. Off the foul bouncer. Wallace now with the stretch and set. And the pitch. This one's a line drive into right field. Right fielder puts it in the glove, and that is game. So this final will have the Lewis and Clark Twins and the Missoula Mavericks coming up at 3. 17 runs off of 17 hits with 4 errors and 11 left behind for Lewiston, and for Walla Walla, 11 runs off 11 hits, 2 errors, and 9 left behind. We'll talk to you in about 30 minutes when Lewis and Clark plays the Missoula Mavericks for the championship.
Thank you for tuning in to this presentation of Missoula Sports.
What a rush!
MPSN's coverage of Missoula Sports is proudly powered by Fuel Fitness.
Always, always, always.
Tune in next time when the Missoula Prep Sports Network has coverage of your local sports heroes.
Whee!